Is there hidden opportunity at small town coin shows? What's up, everybody? It's the Morgan Dollar and D, and I'm going to show you some coins I got at a recent small town coin show and some others that I picked up that I thought are just a really great deal. And I'm going to talk about why there actually is some hidden value in some of these smaller shows in these smaller towns. Now, first off, I am going to say this is in no way a slight of small town coin shows or small town coin dealers. I'm not saying that they don't know what they have at all. A lot of these guys have forgotten more about coins than I even know. But there's definitely some differences in the marketplace in a small town coin show versus one in the larger cities. You have different dealers and you have different buyers. And what sometimes happens is these small town coin shows can lag behind in the niche market segments, especially in areas that don't price strictly from gray sheet. So I'm talking about things where the value is more subjective and not driven by numbers on a sheet. Also, some of these small town coin shows have small town coin shows have access to some awesome estate sales. So you'll find some really cool stuff at these shows. So what kind of things might have hidden value? Well, I think obviously you have to consider toned coins. Toned coins can sometimes sell for 10 times gray sheet value. I've seen it happen. Also, coins that have a plus or star grade. There's not a distinct value in the gray sheet for these, and the value does become a bit subjective. Also, coins that might have registry pressure, things like VAMs that give high registry points that may not have a price that reflects that, but there actually is, an increased market for those. Another thing is GSA coins. I found that a lot of GSA coins sell for retail or more depending on what they are, and you can sometimes get a really great deal on these coins. So I'm going to show you some of the coins that I got at the small town coin show that I just went to. I live in the Dallas Metroplex, and I'm lucky in that there's almost a coin show every weekend if I'm willing to drive. And there was one just this past weekend. It was about an hour and a half from my house in a little small town. I've been to this show before. I've got some really cool stuff there, so I was really excited. So, first coin I got is this really nice 1880 PCGS slabbed MS63. Now, front of this coin, got some toning, nothing too crazy, but what I love is the back side of this coin. And I don't know if the video is going to do it justice, but this coin has just this really nice blue-green toning that is just really kind of striking to the eye. I saw this and I was like, whoa, that is a nice coin. I'm building a toned only registry set, so I would love to have this coin in that set. I probably will get it reslabbed with NGC, and I'm probably going to have this reverse be forward in the slab because I just really love the look of it, and some of it is subjective. So this coin books for $95 to $130 in gray sheet, wholesale to retail. I picked up this coin for $100. I think they initially listed it for $130, but after a little bit of talking, I let it go for $100. I mean, I love this coin. I think it's really beautiful. It's definitely not the craziest monster toner I've ever seen, but it is very, very nice. So next, I have this 1882 NX slab at MS64. Again, another tone coin. I like this toning. It's actually kind of striking with this kind of crescent toning that's taken over 2/3 of the coin. The backside's got kind of a little bit of toning on the rim, nothing too crazy, but man, it does have some nice cartwheels. This is a really, really nice coin. So this coin books out for 98 to 130. Of course, with Annex, it might come back at MS64 if I send it to NGC, maybe MS63. So if it came back in MS63, it's still a $92 to $125 coin. I paid $120 for this coin. I think he was asking $160. So yeah, I think that's a great deal. I mean, anything with toning like this definitely is going to carry value over gray sheet. So yeah, I was really, really happy with that one. The last one is this 1883 NGC MS63. This one's got like the slightest bit of almost textile toning. Let's see if I can make it show up a little bit better. Yeah, in hand, it almost looks more textile in appearance. It's not, super heavy toning, but it is nice. It's got some good cartwheels. Overall, very nice coin. It's already graded by NGC at MS63, which is nice. Backside, really nice, perfectly clear. I like this coin. It's one of those ones that, You know, it's not overly striking with the toning, but yeah, I thought it had kind of a cool little pattern to it. So this coin books out at 95 to $130 in the gray sheet. Picked it up for 95 bucks wholesale with some toning. I mean, to me, that's a good deal. Now, none of these three coins I think are monster buys. I think I made good buys there, but I have in the past got some coins that I was like, whoa, I really did good on these coins, and I wanted to show them to you. And this is probably my favorite, and I actually got this at that same show. This is a 1880S graded MS64, and look at the color on this thing. It is just absolutely stunning. Reds, browns, blues, I mean, yellows, orange. I mean, this thing is just wild. This is one of my absolute favorite coins. Yeah, so this coin, it actually books out at 90 to 120 bucks at MS64, so nothing crazy, but obviously this toning is going to demand a premium. I paid, what do you think? I paid 150 bucks for this coin. I couldn't believe it. Now here's the backside, which also is darkly toned, but not quite as colorful. But yeah, this is definitely an envelope toner. You know, this was in some manila envelope somewhere to give it this color. So what is this coin worth? I mean, I can't tell you exactly. I can tell you that I showed it to a dealer friend of mine, and he offered me 500 bucks on the spot for it, which I politely declined. Yeah, I don't know what I'd let this coin go for. I mean, I could see this coin selling for between 500 and 1,000 to the right buyer. I mean, just if they're a tone collector, because this one, man, really stands out. So yeah, love that one. Another one I got that I thought was a fantastic deal was this 1881 Carson City GSA coin. Now it came with both the box and the certificate of authenticity, which I don't have here, but do have, you know, in my collection. And I bought this coin raw. Okay, so this coin was raw. Book value on an MS60, which I haven't seen any GSA coins rank below 60. I'm sure they're out there. I just haven't seen them. But an MS60 1881 CC books for 650 to 850, right? So I paid 700 for this coin. So I'm thinking, well, even if it grades out at MS60, I mean, I've only paid $50 over wholesale for a Carson City GSA coin. Like, that's a great deal, right? Well, then I send it off to get graded, and it comes back at MS64 plus. Also, this coin has a little bit of nice kind of rim toning there, so, you know, even better. But yeah, this thing comes back at MS64 plus, which is fantastic. Again, plus values are a little bit subjective, but I think you could get $1,000 for this coin all day long, probably 1,100 to the right buyer. So yeah, that's definitely a good deal. I mean, I was super happy with that. So yeah, you know, I think that the hidden value lies in the fact that there's less buyers. A lot of these shows are very gray sheet centric, and when you have less buyers and you have less online presence, I mean, I know that there are some people in small towns that are just, you know, online auction masters, but I do think a lot of them are not. And so if they're not online, they have a lot less buyers, and they will price their coins to move versus hold on to wait for the specialized buyer that's going to pay a premium for them. So I love going to small town coin shows. I mean, the only downside is it doesn't take long to go through them. I mean, you can zip through these things in, like, you know, well, heck, even a small show, I can spend an easy hour just talking to people and looking at coins. But yeah, I love small town coin shows. I love trying to find those hidden gems. I think if you really know specific coins, there's definitely value in them. I mean, everybody knows that, you know, some coin dealers are more generalists, and if you really know your coins, you can find value in things. They're like, yeah, this is just worth this. In reality, it might be worth a little bit more. And again, it's no slight to anybody. You know, it's just finding hidden value and hidden opportunities. So anyway, please, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. It so helps me in this channel that I'm trying to build up. Also, leave me a comment. What do you think? I mean, am I right here? Am I wrong? You know, do you go to small town coin shows? Do you avoid them? I like them both. I like the big shows. I like the small shows. You know, I just like looking at coins, so I can look at them anytime. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will catch you next time.